take away the sweet and the apple flavor of apple cider, that's what this is?
Welcome to Bad Beer, the show where we go on a beer adventure and you get to go with us. My name is Jamin, and I am today's host as we try 4 different beers. Today, we will be revisiting 4 Beer of the Week winners to see which one will rise to the rank of Super Beer. We will be giving our opinions on flavor, mouthfeel, head, and aftertaste, and rating the beers on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being absolute dog water, and 10 being nectar from heaven. Feel free to agree or disagree with us in the comments below. Time for beer number 1, Grolsch Pilsner. Here we go.
Whoa.
This is the train of gladness.
Mm-hmm.
Super beer number 1.
Share me a beer right down here.
All right. Don't mind if I do.
Now I remember this one. Mm-hmm. Now I know why we liked it. It's been a while, but
Still creamy.
Yep.
Light bread.
It's like a hard cider
That's our
that has lost all the sweet.
that's our home brew look to that cider.
yeah, very
Look. Yeah.
The look,
Okay.
very much.
but the flavor too. If you take away the apple and the sweet, this is what it tastes like.
So you take away from apple cider.
Joe just wants to get his brain wrapped around this.
If you take away the sweet and the apple flavor of apple cider, that's what this is? Okay, fair enough. I'm on board. I'm now on board. It's like apple cider without apple or sweet.
You
I'm
have
on board.
to use your imagination a little bit.
I
And this is
work on that.
exactly the same then.
All right, I guess then it's time for the train of sadness.
All right.
So take your last sips.
Oh,
Oh, we're supposed to have some left?
Now we're going to move on to beer number 2, Schlafly Oktoberfest. Give us the floaties.
I'll actually take the one that Joel.
No, that's mine. No,
That's had his lips on it.
I licked that rim.
No, she washes it.
I,
Nope.
I licked the rim.
Nope.
Tiny bit
I
of
licked
haze.
it. Oh,
Tiny bit of haze to it.
Especially in mine.
Oh yeah.
yes, it is. That's what I wanted. No.
Totally different.
You've been robbed.
I was so excited.
Why are you excited about that haze?
Try the haze. The haze is better.
Okay.
It
All right.
really
All right,
it
he's
makes a
gonna try
different level of cream.
Oh, that's good. Now I know why we voted this number 1. It is so different than the one you're trying right now, Joel.
Today I'm getting like
Oh,
orange creamsicle.
Really?
that's creamy.
It's creamy.
For sure, cream.
And
I don't know about
the head remained for a while. It took us a little bit to get it poured and distributed, but it was poured really nice.
I'm getting cherry because of all the haze at the bottom. I'm getting dark, deep cherries, like ripe, fresh. It's like it's like indescribable, actually.
I'm trying to describe it.
I'm trying to describe it, but it's
You
completely.
got to make us want that beer.
It's intangible unless you're drinking it. God. Wow. Man. All right. Throw this down the drain. I'm done with it.
So I'm glad we tried that other one first because that other one I really enjoyed and I felt like it had a lot of flavor. But this is
We're building flavor.
noticeably more. This it feels like roasted, like a crusty bread kind of that was left in a little bit more. You know, the flour kind of burns a little bit on a crusty bread.
If I could only get this at an Oktoberfest festival and I lived in Germany, I would definitely be going to the festival to get some. Once again, sad train of sadness. Send us along. Bring on the next one. Well, let's take a moment to appreciate this week's beer companion. Today we are snacking on some tomato basil focaccia. If you want to make this snack yourself, check out the link below. Go ahead, guys.
There's nothing like a good Focaccia bread.
I think that's how you pronounce it. That's right.
How do you say that? That's a. So is it focaccia?
Focaccia.
Focaccia?
Focaccia.
I like Focaccia better.
Focaccia?
Focaccia is much better. Well, enough said.
So what do you guys think, though? What do you think?
That was delicious. It was very enjoyable. That crunch on that edge, that elevated it significantly.
It'd be really good with like a pasta dish also, like at dinner. Mm-hmm. That would be an accompaniment or an appetizer with your beer. You're drinking your beer, having the bread, and then your main course comes. It was a winner. I thought it would need more olive oil, but it didn't at all. Mm-hmm. It was the right consistency and really delicious.
It would have paired well with our first two beers too.
So we're going to rate this on a scale of 1 million to 365 million.
It's tough for me to rate it on that scale because there's a number that comes into my heart, and that is the number of times that my wife has complained about me eating loud food. So for that case, I'm going to have to go with 150 million. Can't go higher than that. I don't want that to reflect the food in any way, but that is in my heart because it's in my house.
This is a wild night, guys.
Well, I want to rank this focaccia. This is a 360.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Delicious. I would drink a ton more beer eating that.
Yes, this makes you want to drink more beer. And so in that regard, I would rate it highly, probably 300. Would you say million?
360 million?
Whoa.
Well, I didn't give it 360, but 300 million.
Well, I'd rate it pretty high too because I do like the crunch and it wasn't overpowering, doesn't tear your mouth up. Basil with the tomato, those two are like, you're talking about marrying things. Basil and tomato are married.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was in the millions?
It's 1 million.
1 million?
365.
355.
It's needlessly complicated.
355 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not even writing it down. It's
Really
just
good. I hope there's more. I hope there's more of that.
Moving on to beer number 3, Einstok Toasted Porter.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That looks toasted.
This is
Looks marshmallowy.
exciting.
You keep taking Joel's. Shucks to your ass, Mar.
Wow.
Oh, there's that toastiness. Comes right through. Mm-hmm. Right at the front.
Those bubbles are so light and airy. It's almost like you don't even perceive them.
Oh,
This is a dense, syrupy, dark, sweet, malty jacuzzi of amazingness.
Lots of flavors on that one. Tiniest hint of aftertaste of that coffee.
It's all the good and none of the bitterness.
Yeah.
Another really good beer.
Wowzers. Wow. Gave you an empty one. He thought you wanted to read it.
The other one.
No.
Jerry, you take it right.
We got advertising.
We're done with this.
I wanted a refresher on the head.
Yeah.
I wanted to look at it
I
too.
don't blame you.
It was a ways down there.
Behold. The glass of goodness.
This makes me think of a seaside pub where the seamen would come in and, they've had grog all for months. They've been drinking that nasty grog and they want to come and get something that's going to cut through all the salt and all the yuck that they've been in for a while. And they sit down at the bar and get one of these while they're on leave.
Big plate of halibut with it.
Oh, yeah. Big old plate of halibut.
Yeah, I'm really amazed at how much flavor it can have and still feel light and crisp. It's really the only porter that I would absolutely drink in the summertime. I would have year round.
He said syrupy before, and it is a little bit, but not compared to a lot of porters.
That's a good point. Compared to a Pilsner, absolutely.
Yeah.
But for a porter, it's
On the lighter side.
yeah.
But still full flavor.
Yeah, full flavor.
The balance is the syrupy doesn't overpower it. The coffee doesn't overpower it.
Maybe that was just coming off of the other beers.
Yeah,
That were a little
that
lighter.
makes sense.
For sure. I mean, there is
It
some.
feels more syrupy than those.
Yep, definitely.
And the train of sadness
Continues.
pulls
down
out of the
road.
station.
I hear that train a-coming.
And now we come to the last beer. Beer number 4, Zombie Dust, Undead Pale Ale.
Taste the zombies.
Yikes. Scary. Scary.
There's so
Come
much fragrance with
You
this.
get
Yes.
that fragrance?
Yep.
Beautiful.
I remember what I called it before was, I think, cotton candy.
Yeah.
And I amended it, but I still.
You amended it to blood orange, and
Yeah.
I believe that is the correct answer.
Yeah.
A beautiful head. So when I poured this and I popped that can, the aroma just hit me of that.
It enveloped you, right?
Yeah, like the first glass that I was pouring.
And it's a pleasant aroma, and it is a really pleasant flavor.
Very.
It just,
Yeah.
you can really just relax and enjoy it.
It does have hops in it,
Yeah.
like mostly at the back half of the drink, but it's so well balanced with the other flavors
Yeah.
that you could just keep drinking it and never experience the hops if you just didn't stop.
Oh, did you quit drinking?
Just don't stop drinking.
Yeah.
My favorite part of this is the smell. It's when you drink a beer, it's an experience, and like you described, your experience started the moment you cracked it.
Yeah.
That's different. There's a lot of beers that don't have an experience of just opening it.
The more you let it sit and breathe, I'm getting some different notes out of this. It's pretty complex.
I know you guys talk about soapiness. This does not have any of that to me. Almost pick up some of that pine.
Yep. Yeah. Pine. Green. Very green hops.
Yeah, this feels like a commoner hop, not a noble hop.
Not a noble hop. I agree.
This is a hop for the people.
Yeah. This is
People's hop.
The dead people's hop.
It's more of a sock hop compared to a ball.
Very good. Very good.
Beer.
Sad
beer.
train of sadness.
Train of...
Ooh, this is tough. This is gonna be tough.
Dad, would you tell us how you would rank these beers?
Tonight, just in how they came and the refreshment levels, the deliciousness. I really like that Einstok. I'm going with the Oktoberfest, with the, Grolsch,
Sure.
and the Zombie Dust.
Joel, would you tell us how you rank these?
I'm gonna have to generally agree with Tom. My number one still was the Einstok. That was my favorite. I love that toastiness and all that flavor that happened. Next was the Oktoberfest, the Schlafly
Apparently.
Schlafly Oktoberfest. That was my number 2. Number 3, I'm gonna go with the Zombie Dust, and number 4, right here with the Grolsch.
I would like for you to go next, but I'm
you.
going to go.
I have a lot of...
I'm kidding.
I got a lot of bones to pick with you guys, and now you guys are going to hear about it. This one is actually my number 1. I could not drink a whole lot of them, but as far as a sippable beer, that one flavor-wise is top for today. I'm going with Zombie Dust for number 2. It's got tons of flavor, and I could drink that maybe twice a week. Then I'm going with the, what is that one called? The Oktoberfest. And then the Grolsch is my number 4. Although they were all really good.
Agreed. So by unanimous decision, Einstok is our super beer.
There we go.
My number 2 is 3 Floyds, followed by October and Grolsch. I have nothing against Grolsch.
No.
It's very good.
It's so good.
An excellent array of amazing beers that you would do well to try.
I would pay extra for all of these. For me, a lot of times, I'm afraid to risk buying an unknown beer at $2 and $3 a bottle. Sometimes it's worth it, but a lot of times it's not. But with any of these, I would say if you like that style, take the risk. Spend a little extra. I think you'll be pleased.
You can't risk it while you're sitting on your biscuit. Beer fact. That's what that was.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, please give us a like and subscribe below. We have links to more information on all the beers we tried today, so feel free to check them out for yourself. To close, we bring you this week's Beer Fact.
In Belgium, in the early 2000s, elementary school students were given the option of low alcohol beer as a healthy alternative to soda during their lunches.
Don't forget to drink responsibly and with friends. It's more fun that way.